Hello, my fellow Deadlock fans. I'm making this video to explain my settings and tweaks in the config I'm uploaded. I'm not a professional YouTuber. The video might not be perfectly edited, and I'm not a native English speaker, so please forgive me my mistakes I make along the way. First of all, we are starting Deadlock real quick and checking the basic performance. Because then we can see better the difference my settings made. Okay, as you can see, we are here in the sandbox and we have 340 unstable FPS with hard drops. Okay. If you don't use RTSS to see your FPS, you can open the console and type CL_show FPS 1. That will in the top left corner you see your FPS then. Also, it's up to 300 and unstable. Okay. We exit the game, and now we are going to my GitHub page, and let's get started. Make sure you read the README because it contains important information. Scroll down the README and copy the file path I mentioned there. That path brings you to the right folder where your game file's saved. You can open your file explorer on Windows and paste the path inside here. And now you're in the right folder. What you have here is, if you scroll down, you have Video.txt. Open this with right click, open with Notepad. Notepad is a basic text editor available on every Windows computer. If you have it open, this is your default Video.txt datei from Deadlock. Now you can create a new text file, name it node_deadlock or something what you want. Also open it with Notepad, and then you will copy your vendor ID and device ID to save it for later. And then if you're not have it in mind, also copy your default resolution you play on. We need it later. Okay, next step, we are going back to GitHub. Open the video.txt file what I was uploaded. So if you want, you can compare the two files. But I want to make it fast here now. So what you have to do is copy everything from the GitHub video.txt file. Open your video.txt file and paste everything in here. What you now have to do is set your vendor ID and device ID in here. And put here your native resolution. Maybe your resolution will be higher or lower or whatever you want to play on. On refresh rate numerator, you type the refresh rate on your monitor. So maybe it's 144 or 260. Oh, okay. I have a really, really bad hotkey on my OBS. Okay. Yeah. Here, just put in your refresh rate from your monitor. Okay, that's it for the video.txt file. You can just save it. And we move on. Back to your file explorer. And right click on the video.txt properties and checkmark read only. Because sometimes if the game gets an update, the game will overwrite your values and your text file. And the settings you made there. Okay. Next, let's move on the Autoexec.cfg file. We are in the folder again, and you right click on your folder, new text document, rename it, and you have to name it Autoexec.cfg. And press yes. So I name it Autoexec1.cfg because I already have Autoexec.cfg file in this folder. Then open it with your notepad. Go back to my GitHub page. Open the Autoexec.cfg file. Copy everything. And paste it in. So here you can delete this one, like it doesn't work. For Deadlock, it was just to re-exec the Autoexec file in game while I make changes changes on it, but it doesn't work. On FPS max, I'm playing with uncapped FPS and cap the FPS with RTSS von MSI Afterburner. You will cap your FPS at a stable value or your maximum refresh rate from your monitor. That's up to you. So maybe you want 144, 360 or whatever you have. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I was mute, but you see what I done. Maybe go back in the video and check what I'm doing. As I said, so the rest of this file here is just for lower the graphics settings. Sensitivity is my in-game sensitivity. You have to put in euros. Zoom sensitivity is to have the same aim down sight sensitivity as hipfire. If you don't want that, you can just delete the whole line or make a comment, make / to make a comment, and it will not longer take action. Okay, back to the Autoexec options text. All these options, maybe some of these commands will not take action because they are not in Deadlock. So yeah, they will do nothing. Deadlock is a source engine game. These are source engine commands, but yeah, some of them or maybe the most of them, will do nothing in Deadlock. But you can just copy all of them and pass them into your Autoexec.cfg file. When they are not in Deadlock, they don't take action. And that's it. Or what you can do is you can try out every line and check if it will take action, it will do something for you and your FPS. That's up to you. You can do it as like you want. Okay. Yeah, now we are ready with the Autoexec.cfg file. Save it. File, save, or ctrl plus S. Okay. So now we have optimized the video.txt file and we have a Autoexec.cfg file. Next step, we want that the game uses the Autoexec.cfg file. For that, we need the Steam game launch options. To use the Autoexec.cfg, you only need this one. You can just copy all of them here. But so for me, I'm playing on full screen. That's why I want the game every time open on full screen. Skip intro, the -dev command, you can use it, but you don't have to, because I guess there's no intro. And next, high is good because this change the priority of the of Windows will take of the game. So normally it's like average or medium, and you want the high priority that your CPU will work more on the game if you play as an example. Preload is good for no freezing because I don't want to play on freezing. Raw input, I hope this make sure your mouse is right up input without any problems. Console, this command basically you don't need. This one you also don't need, and this one you also don't need. This one you can use, but if you don't care so much, just copy all of them. And if you also can just use single ones, the ones you want to use. Open Steam, right click on Deadlock, properties, and pass everything in here. To take action of the Autoexec, I'm pass it in here. That's it. So now we can let me check. Okay. Yeah. Now we can start the game and check the difference. Now the important moment will come. We're going back to sandbox mode. And look, now we have up to 700 FPS. It's not stable, okay? But sometimes we will have really high FPS here. It's a huge difference. Like here we are over 600. And that is really nice. But of course, that is not possible stable in-game FPS. So what I do, I'm capping my FPS. Give me a second. With RTSS at 180. Because yeah, I like to play on 180 because I don't have 360 stable in-game FPS in matches, but half of the of my monitor refresh rate is 180, and I most have every time up to 180 FPS in matches. So that is why I use 180. And yeah, I think that's really cool to have better FPS and better game experience. If you have any questions, let me know, comment down below, and I hope this video helped to explain some of your guys' questions, how to use it, what it does. If you have more questions, let me know. And yeah, I hope you have a good time playing Deadlock. Goodbye.